6.
For your entertainment, for your entertainment, for your entertainment, for your entertainment. Ha! Hey, 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 hey!
Space, the final frontier. But the third to last one is for your entertainment. And we're back, baby, with another great episode of For Your Entertainment. This week, we got a lot of dope topics. But first, let's introduce the gang. Of course, I'm your boy, Wanderbread. On the couch today with us, we got Fat Boy Slim himself, Gabe. And the suntan Superman, Sanchez. And of course, we would be incomplete without the BMF champion of the world, REG! Fireworks and the whole thing will be added afterwards, post-production, etc.
Someone on a dirt bike.
Eagle scream.
Flight over it.
We'll get it done in close. This week we got a great episode. We got a lot of dope topics to cover. I'm gonna go through it real quick. This week we're gonna go over The Boys. We got House of Dragon season 3. Got to touch on that because that's coming out soon.
Lots of dragons.
Dude, I'm very excited.
Yeah.
We got to go over the X-Men 97 season 2 trailer dropped. That's gonna be good, dude. And of course, we got a couple other fun games and some stuff we're gonna go over. But those are the main three that we're gonna touch on today. Guys, I think that this is it. Ariel, you said it in the last episode, like around this summertime, man. I think you said it like 3 times. I'm not gonna lie. Around this summertime, this right beforehand, that's when they start dropping all the good trailers and everything. I feel like now we're not only we're getting good movies where when you go to the theater you get to see the trailers, but every now and then you get on Twitter and you're gonna see like 2 or 3 dropped and you gotta send it to the group chat. So like, oh shit, we got fucking bang dropped.
Bro, I think because now it's like starting to peak again. We're starting to get some good content. COVID kind of like slowed things up, so people didn't want to release big budget stuff. I feel like right now it's like I'm about to hit like a good peak of like film.
We'll talk about it a little later, but you said big budget. I'm gonna argue that it's not big budget that's doing numbers right now.
It's not.
This is small indies right
Small
now.
indies are hitting right now. I feel like right now is a dope time where like not only are you seeing content like this, obviously, you're seeing it being put on YouTube and stuff, but people are giving small creators a chance to like, yo, now that you have a Netflix and Amazon Prime and Hulu, you can give somebody a couple,
Bro,
I guess it's still $1 million, but
when are we making
100,000?
when are we making a Tubi movie?
We'll figure it out.
Hey, it's only a matter of time for that Tubi movie gets fucking
806 on Tubi.
developed.
806 on Tubi.
Yeah.
I feel like
Every Friday.
we could just pick a story that has been told in the pod, and that's a series.
It's like a short film. It's like 45 minutes. Just like, yeah.
Hit.
How much do you think it is if we were just to rent 806 for like a day? You know what I'm talking about. If we were just to rent it for like a day, you think someone's still in there? We were just to pull over, like, we're going to give you $100. Just clear
someone's
for
definitely
the
in there.
day. We just need it for the day.
Probably not that much.
I think we can
Plus,
get
how long's a day?
Displace
saying.
a family.
displace a family for a smooth 8 hours, a work day.
Yeah, look, just go to work. We'll be here with you.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. We'll bring in the cameras, the whole thing.
Record an episode at 806 would be crazy.
It'd be
great.
I might cry.
Might cry. Might cry.
I hope that, actually, I'll cry if I walked in because you know damn well it's a lot different.
Oh, yeah,
They probably fixed everything up. It looks completely
I
different.
know, it probably looks so good.
Yeah, like, this isn't 806.
Price went up, I'll tell you that. Price went up.
Hopefully we don't have to pay
Everything's
as much.
gray now. Like, oh.
Yeah.
Whack.
No
First
more
of all,
Brick City, huh?
This is crazy. I'm bringing up. I don't care.
Random.
Every fucking thing in the world is now gray.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
hate that shit.
Oh, the new like complexes and stuff.
Everything.
Like that?
Not even that. Just like if
Everything.
you rebuild like a McDonald's, it's gray.
Yeah.
Like
There's
what
no
the
more
fuck
color.
happened? No color at all.
Capitalism, my friend. Corporations, just like Vought, are doing this all over the
Yeah,
place.
it's basically the pixies.
That's good.
The pixies from fucking Fairly Odd Parents.
Cars,
By the way,
Cars 2.
found out the other day that
Cars
the
and
Pixies
Houses.
were a Method Man and Redman.
Yes.
What are we doing?
Wait, they were?
yes.
Go back and listen to the Pixies
Yes.
rap. It's them too.
Yep. I loved it so much. Shout out them.
So fire. Speaking of Vought,
Yeah, speaking of our industry,
that's so
We are not sponsored by them.
We are not
definitely
sponsored by
sponsored.
Vought.
Would you take that sponsorship?
No, because that means I have to talk to Homelander.
Yeah, you're right. I don't want it.
honestly, man.
I'll be a V1. I'll take a V1.
No one's offering you that.
I'll be a superhero.
No.
I won't be. I'll be independent for sure. Like I would be for him.
What was the?
You're gonna die.
What was
Nah, if I have
you're dying.
superpowers too,
What was the
They
deep
supposed to be on my
podcast
side.
into the deep or something? I feel like that's what this would turn into.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
We would join the manosphere real heavy, guys. It'd be so funny. We'd be promoting.
As long as I get the fucking this soundboard.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
Hell yeah.
We're definitely gonna join the what is it? The Democratic Homelander Church. What was it? What was it?
Oh, the
called?
Democratic Church of Homeland.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna join up.
I
Oh,
do-
no, the Democratic Church of America.
Yeah.
I do like that they take that angle of this season where he kind of just taps into like Homelander becoming Jesus. You know, like
Every episode opener to me felt like this is insane. Like I think it was like episode 4 or 5 where they're
Yeah.
doing the movie trailer and it's
Yeah.
him getting the crown of thorns put on his head. I was
Yeah.
like,
Green
what do we
screen in
do?
the
yeah,
background.
yo,
everything.
it's like yo.
Christ is like, my job is done.
yeah. He's like, this is your new savior. He
I am the second coming, but really, the first coming.
Yeah.
Like, what?
This show to me was everything that I needed it to be. I feel like as much as we were a little worried about season 5, I feel like they stuck the landing, and
Yeah.
overall, I enjoyed it.
Yeah. It could have been way worse.
It could've
of a,
been way
like
worse.
It
a
also could have been better.
finale. Yeah,
100%.
yeah, for sure, for
Like,
sure.
Give me another 1 or 2 episodes to actually flesh the shit out. That's all
I think
ask.
everybody
It
would
was
have been like,
it was the Gen V thing. I think
Well,
that kind
yeah.
of like
Which I heard that's Kevin Feige's problem. He talked to the guys like, yo, don't try to cram this shit in there. Motherfuckers didn't watch that. Like that's what we did with the MCU.
Yeah.
No one watched the shows, so we couldn't put that shit into the movies.
I mean, I'm gonna agree.
Oh,
I think
I
that
see.
to a certain extent.
I
I'm
saw
sorry,
it.
I didn't watch Gen V. That was a.
I thought Gen V was
that was
dope.
a YouTube.
I like
recap.
Gen V.
I heard it was good.
So did I.
It's on the list.
I
only
thought
thing
Gen
that
V
sucks-
was gonna be. Oh, sorry.
No, I was going to say the only thing that sucks is that it got derailed after the first season because one of the main actors died.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but season 2 was still good, and the fact that they paid so much homage
Yeah.
and made him such a part
Yeah.
of the season
Because he died
was
in the show
awesome.
too. They just
Yeah,
revoked that.
Yeah, we made him die off camera, but yeah,
Yeah.
because he obviously died off.
I mean, yeah, you got to do something. You
But
can't just,
the fact that it impacted the cast as well.
like he transferred schools.
Like they you can't do
You
that.
can't do that. Nah, that's crazy.
Where's
Not
Andre?
after
He
the
left.
end of- yeah, especially
What?
Not after the first season.
No.
Gabe, why don't you give us a recap of season 5 for those of you who didn't watch? Which, by the way, tune in, tap in. It's a really good season.
Very good show.
All right, so season 5 starts
Season 5.
with the main gang. The main gang is basically in
The boys.
The boys.
The boys.
They're stuck in a concentration camp. They're called freedom camps.
Yeah.
But we know what they are.
What was the nice little tag they had above the gates?
Work will make you free.
Work will make you free.
So they're stuck in
This show really pushes.
Yeah,
pushes
but
the
sometimes you need shows that really push the.
We
those
listen.
lines.
It's crazy because I feel like we grew up watching Family Guy, South Park, and stuff like that, where they're real cringy and whatnot. So right now we're watching, we're like, this isn't something that I'm not used to.
Yeah.
But it's still like, who?
Yeah.
Now they just like, oh.
Oh shit!
like, that's happening.
So they started off in the camps.
Yeah, so they started off in the camps because after the end of the 4th season, Homelander essentially takes control of the entire United States. He
The world.
yeah, he calls the CIA, takes the other guy out back, installs Ashley as VP, and then is like, yeah, well, almost. He puts someone else in charge, but it's really him in charge.
Yeah,
So
figurehead.
yeah, and then the rest of the boys, like half the boys are in internment camp, the other half they're trying to figure out what to do. They're trying to recreate the virus that was introduced in the last season so that they can kill off Homelander and all Soups. At least Butcher wants to do that.
I just want to add Kimiko. Is that her name?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Kimiko.
She talks now.
Yep.
Yeah.
She does.
she
was so random.
She was it was
wasn't
unnecessary.
random.
I thought it was unnecessary, but
What?
but it was
Took
cool.
speech
No,
therapy.
it wasn't a bad thing, but it wasn't. It could have been like you
Well,
didn't
it was
have
a
to
thing
do
that happened in
that.
I'll
season
say it was
4.
jarring at the beginning because what
like-
she had to say was nuts.
It was like
Yeah, well, it also happened in season 4, the very end,
she just
where
like,
with Frenchie.
When Frenchie's getting got.
Well, she just
finally.
screams no.
Yeah.
but it essentially changed her entire character because now she's showing more personality.
Yeah, but
and
it
it's
was-
kind of like this
it
is
was
not even who
TikTok.
Kimiko is.
It was all TikTok.
The difference
Yeah.
is, so for those who did not watch Gen V, that popped up in Gen V. That scene with her talking, and then fucking Adrian's like, "Oh shit, you could talk?"
Okay.
Like that was way more jarring for me
Gotta
than
watch
Gen
DC
V.
this. I should have watched it.
I was
Gen
like,
V,
oh,
that's why I
fuck?
watch shit in order.
Too
People
many
be talking.
Too many people missed out on Gen V. actually.
Yeah,
Too many
legit.
people.
But yeah, her talking. I know it was just like made for be a funny because she's watching only TikTok or just like fucking brain rot and all that shit.
Yeah.
So she's just saying whatever the fuck she sees, but at times it became like she's just Butcher with a female version. The way he talks.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah. That's
But
so
she
cool.
But
I think it was so crass. Like,
I did like the character from before. Like
When
the
she didn't talk?
Like yeah, when she didn't talk, but she was just like, you know what she was about. She
But
was
she
kill-
also
yeah,
does
she
it
was
on
just
purpose
killing.
to fuck with Butcher too.
Yeah.
Like a lot of like the crass, because she even says it too. She's like, "Oh, oi, 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 shite, shite, shite." Like she says that. Like, specifically to Messenger.
And then is it Noir or Black Noir?
Black
Black
Noir.
Noir, he wants an actor.
It's just like him.
He is an actor. He's acting like Black Noir.
yeah.
Right.
Because the first one
True,
was
true.
and
does talk.
he's a method actor, so he tries to be just like the silent guy.
Is it we're switching these characters a little bit? We're having one talk now. We're having this one talk now. When there was,
So everyone's talking.
yeah, and there were cool silent characters to me. Like
Black Noir didn't talked a lot more
'Cause it was
Season
just like-
3 or 4 when he first made the change.
4.
4. So when he first made the change, he's talking a lot more, and they're like, "Yo, you can't fucking talk, man."
Yeah.
You're supposed to be in character. And then he didn't talk for like 5 episodes. I'm like, "Yo, did they switch him again?"
yeah. You forget. You start forgetting. Like
He's like, "No, he's just being in character." Okay.
Which is funny with that. I was reading into like what could be the finale at the time. This was
Yeah.
me watching it as it's coming out. So I'm like, man, what could be the finale? So I'm reading into it because I never read the comics or anything like that.
A lot different.
I did
Comics
not
are crazy.
exactly. When I looked into the comics and the whole thing of like Black Noir, by the way, I
Ha-ha.
guess spoiler for those of you who haven't read the comics. The finale in the comics is supposed to be that Black Noir the entire time was another Homelander that was made
Clone.
just in case to stop Homelander if he got out of hand.
Technically.
Yeah, but he never really did anything. So then that Homelander / Black Noir started doing the bad things
Yes.
to make Homelander look like he was doing the bad things.
He's going crazy.
So he inevitably became insane, and I believe he ends up killing Homelander. And then he's the bad one that's at the very end of the comics who ends up being the main bad guy that they have to fight. In this case, they went completely different. But with that being said, going back to what you were brought up, I did also think, I was like, oh shit, maybe they finessed.
Maybe
They did it right here. They didn't say anything.
I was hoping for it. I was really hoping for it, and I was a little bit disappointed on what happened to Black Noir. But
Yeah, that didn't
And,
make sense. There's
like-
a lot of stuff that didn't make sense, but
yeah, I was hoping for a little bit more. But like
everybody
at
died.
the same time, it did get a little bit redeemed because my boy, our Lord and Savior, the Deep, Kevin. I hate him.
He
But
reminds me.
I love
he reminds
him
me of like
because
Sean
he's
Williams.
so funny.
Sean William Scott,
Yeah, this is Sean William Scott. He reminds
which
me of.
if this was made in the '90s, that he would have played that character.
Yeah, 100%.
But like, it's
100%.
just so funny. This dude, like, he kisses so much ass. and
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like he's treated like absolute dog, and he somehow always manages to make things worse.
Yeah.
And then freaking Homelander just like tells him like straight up, like, bro, yeah, like,
No one
I-
likes you.
Yeah,
no
yeah.
one
it's like,
likes you.
No one
You're
likes
whack.
you, no
You're
one
twisted.
ever will.
Your girl's a hoe.
Yeah, he's just
You're
like-
broke. Kid ain't yours. Everybody knows.
The ocean hates you. It's
Yeah.
on sight.
Samuel L. Jackson being the shark.
Yeah, so
Oh, yeah,
funny.
yeah.
Perfect.
Get in the water.
yeah, he's
better not
afraid.
see you in this fucking
He's
water.
afraid. Imagine Aquaman can't get in the water because they turned on
The
him.
75% of the world is water.
It's like, damn, man.
He tried. He go talk. He calls his agent. Yo, can I work in like Cleveland or something? Like, or maybe you anywhere away from water. He's like, no.
It's like, no, bro. You're the
So
fucking
like to
deep.
wrap up the explanation on
Oh, yeah.
season 5, basically the boys are trying to get out of this internment camp and essentially fight the Homelander regime.
We're like, we made it to episode 1.
Off the rail. We're not even gonna try the rest of the episode. This is just they're trying to stop Homelander. Homelander is getting
Yeah.
crazier by the minute.
Yes.
Like
Yeah.
God complex, everything, and shenanigans ensue.
Seeing.
Shenanigans.
Oh, what's her name?
Sister Sage.
No. The one from season 1.
Starlight?
That was his mother figure. The one who
Oh,
breastfed him.
Madeline.
Madeline. I was saying Martha. Madeline.
Martha.
Madeline showing up as like a vision.
As a
That was
vision.
crazy.
You're
All
supposed to
that
be
in that
Jesus.
scene
Yeah.
was just too much. I was like,
And
You're
He
way too
breastfed.
great. You got to be a god.
He's like, hey man,
You are meant to be a
I
god.
think the craziest thing was that, like, and I feel like people forget because it was kind of a throwaway line, but at some point when he like takes complete power, he literally references that he needs to go
Yes.
take a bath with like the NICU maternity unit.
he does.
breast
Yep.
milk.
He does.
Just like, yo, what the fuck?
Jensen Ackles, which plays Homeland. I'm not Homeland. So Soldier Boy, Homeland's father.
Soldier boy.
He said before the season started, there was a scene he wasn't like, "What the fuck is going on here?" And I guess
Bro,
it was,
he's
it was that
hila-
scene.
he's
He
hilarious
turned
in
the
the
corner
show.
and he sees just fucking naked Homelander in a bathtub of milk. He's like, "What the fuck is this?" Didn't read the script before. Just know what was gonna happen. That was fucking hilarious.
It's fucking
crazy.
wild.
Shout out Soldier Boy. So I'm a Supernatural fan.
Let's go.
So I've always loved Jensen Ackles.
Oh.
So
that
when
one episode get you.
when they brought Alvay, Cassiel, and fucking Sam, it was great. But
You
they
got a beard
also
now.
what?
You got a beard now.
Jensen got a beard now. Yeah, he didn't have no. It's a weird thing to cut me off with. Yes, he has a beard.
I didn't put that together. I'm just
Oh, you didn't know he was Supernatural?
well, I didn't see Supernatural,
Did you
but
just figure that out right now?
I didn't watch Supernatural as well.
Okay.
But
Okay.
I knew of him.
Yeah, good show. But yeah, so they
It
actually
didn't look like that.
they actually redid that scene with them all three as supernatural characters, which is fucking hilarious. It was posted like maybe 2 days after the episode.
That's dope.
It's fucking funny. But yeah, so the guy who made The Boys also made Supernatural. That's why he
Really?
brings all this. If you watch Supernatural, there's so many characters from that series that are in the
Oh,
book.
that's fucking
The
weird.
original president of the United States in the show is basically the foster
Bobby, yep.
father of.
Wait, so
Of,
if I
Rick
watch
Moody
Supernatural, it's gonna be hard to
Who's
take
named
it
after
serious.
A director
Maybe,
from
yeah.
Supernatural.
Because you're going to be looking at them as the boys' characters the entire time.
Yeah, it's gonna be weird
And
if
what
I
is
watch
it? A-Train's
Supernatural.
brother. A-Train's brother was a.
Was an angel.
Yeah.
The fuck?
Okay.
There's so many like characters,
Yeah,
so many
yeah.
actors that come back, and you're just like, oh, it's literally what is it? It's like the Star Wars like Glup Shido moment
Yeah.
where you're just like, I remember you.
Yeah.
What did you say? Glove shit up?
Glove shit.
Yeah.
Are you not familiar with that? Are you not?
No, I'm not
Oh,
hip
my
to what
fault,
that
my
is.
fault.
What
They
is
don't know
glove
ball, they don't know
shit
ball.
up?
Sorry. Basically, Glove Shido is when like any like character comes in, like one-off character comes
Babu
into a
Frick.
show. Exactly, Jar Jar.
The pod racing
Jar Jar's
characters
around
that they,
a
for
lot.
whatever reason, gave him a background story.
Jar Jar's around a lot.
Only in one movie though.
Nah, but
Well, no, he's in all
No,
three.
he's the
but,
reason
like,
the world fucking goes to shit.
Is it
He
true?
He is the true Dark Lord.
but no,
Darth Jar Jar is real.
he's in Clone Wars a lot.
Or even like better yet, the band from from Return of the Jedi. Like that whole Jabba the Hutt band, they sometimes show up in other things. And
Yeah,
you're just like,
okay.
that was
When
you.
they're at the bar, I don't. My friend doesn't like you. I don't like you either. The weird looking friend.
Yeah.
Like that's a one off. That's a
Yeah.
glove shit up.
But he showed up in Rogue One, and everybody was like, "Oh!"
Yeah,
Yeah, those are always great. Those are always great. Yeah.
Shit like that. That's a glove.
Okay,
shit.
okay.
So that's how I
It's
felt
just the
with
word that
Supernatural.
yeah.
Glove shit up.
Yeah, I've never heard
So I was
of
just saying, I kept putting it. I'm like, hey, my wife's like, what the fuck are you talking about? I was like, I'll tell you after.
Deep cuts, deep cuts.
Fucking but when it comes to the boys, I expected what's the son's name?
Ryan.
Ryan to have a bigger part because when
yeah.
they first had his intro into the season, I mean that shit was on fire.
No, it was.
They sent like a Black Ops team to him and he just fucking murders all of them.
Yeah.
Like, ooh, okay,
I
Ryan.
was also like, yo, who is this?
Yeah.
Like, 'cause
Yeah, I forgot. I definitely did when that happened.
And he's grown so much between the seasons. First of all, he's a twin.
They all kind of look different to me.
It's
From
But like it was him and
season 1 to now.
Oh,
and the daughter of
oh yeah.
Victoria Newman.
I forget the daughter's name.
But them two had like a scene,
Yeah.
and they left for like the whole
Daughter.
season.
We got maybe 5 minutes total. I feel like of Ryan in this entire season, and maybe 3 of them were him getting the shit beat out of him.
Oh, when fucking Homelander,
When
just
Homelander
fucking-
almost killed
and
him.
then he left for 2 episodes,
Yep.
came back in the finale.
Yeah.
I thought that would be a little bit more impactful.
And then he
Yeah.
comes back in
Yeah.
the finale to also kind of get his shit like rocked. I'm
But
not
he did a
gonna lie to you.
little bit better.
He did a little bit better.
Well, he had more people around him.
He
True.
did. He had help.
He had backup.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
what do you guys
I
feel
thought he was
about the? I'm sorry. What you say?
No, I thought he was gonna be the one to Really?
Nah, it always had to be Butcher. It always had to be
let's
Butcher.
bring it to like, let's say we're at episode 5 to 6,
Yeah.
right? So we still have what, like there's 2 more left.
Yes, 8
What-
episodes total.
What would you think would have been the ending? Like, what were you expecting to happen? Because for me, I'm not gonna lie, I was expecting virus spread, all the soups died, show done. That's what I was expecting.
I would have liked that more, honestly.
Yeah.
But I was expecting Marie to come out from Gen V.
That's what I thought.
If you haven't watched Gen V, she's
I'm familiar with her.
she was built to be as powerful as Homelander.
Everybody wanted to, they were like, yeah, she's gonna blood bend.
She can control
Why are we
blood
going?
bed
Why are we
everybody.
gonna create this freaking super prodigy over here?
Yeah. The
So, like-
Odessa Project had 2 survivors, which is her and fucking Homelander.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's supposed to be a big thing. And the whole season 2, was her learning how to bloodbend and everything and control people. So
Right.
easily. And then
That was dope. I thought.
her first scene in the fucking season 5 was, yeah, all that power, can't control it. Like, bitch, you not watch
they
season 2?
benched her immediately.
You not watch season 2?
Yeah,
she
It wasn't
controlled
even
it.
they. It was just Starlight. It was
All
just
right,
her.
well,
She's the only one who
You weren't there
benched her,
season
and I'm
2.
like, come
A
on.
lot happened.
You guys need
She
to go
learned.
into hiding or something. What did he say?
Yeah,
He was like,
Then they went to Canada and shit.
The,
like,
the
good
actual
luck.
send-off was like, all right, just take these people and go. We'll
Good
figure
luck.
it out later.
just drive off. It's
My thing was, I didn't even
main
need her,
characters. I
I didn't
thought.
need her to be like the one to kill him. I just needed him to be like maybe whip Ryan's ass, butcher, Soldier Boy if he wasn't fucking frozen again, and then like
So dumb.
before he
Fuck,
does like a
man.
kill shot to like what the fuck, like can't move or something.
Yeah.
And you see Marie happen to be in the hallway like
Yeah.
trying her hardest to stop him, and that's all I needed for her to be like Soldier Boy chest blast.
Yeah.
Kimiko having that chest blast, if it was seeded better throughout
Yeah.
the season, I've been okay with that.
Because for me, it was like, oh, so everybody's just getting chest blast now.
Yeah, if it was
Yeah.
silent Kimiko, I think it would have been.
You're just like,
I don't know her. I don't know her speaking.
Like,
What was the
she's
problem?
super. She's the one that like the super. Whatever.
She's Wolverine, so
I
she can always
like-
recover. So her getting it makes sense. But that coming out in episode like 7 out of an 8-episode series is like, oh no, like
I'm
that's
not
a
gonna
little
lie.
weird.
I liked her send off. Like I liked how she ended at the end of the season.
Yeah.
But if it was up to me, I think that she should have died, weakening Homelander, giving the rest of the heroes the shot to like end it.
Kimiko
Yeah.
should never die. She's
Personally,
Wolverine.
I think
Yeah.
that would have been better because
They killed my boy Frenchie, bro. Let her
Right.
go.
Frenchie, that tell me that scene where fucking Homelander popped out a nigga was scary.
Yeah, it was.
Where Frenchie started saying everybody like knocked twice, to a little tap, right here.
you just-
He's like, fuck.
Just like, oh shit. See, you honestly, I feel like with Homelander this season, like they don't really show him doing a lot.
they kind of nerfed him.
Yeah, he walks around a lot.
And
That's really
True.
what
But
he
I-
was doing. It wasn't a lot of.
I did
moments.
like seeing like that scene where he like I know it's fucked up, but like takes down that plane.
Yep.
It was
Season
a-
1?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well,
it
you
was
know,
a-
scariest scene.
We were
which
talking
wasn't a
about
big
this-
part of the whole thing anymore.
We were talking about this
Yeah,
a
right?
while ago, where like one of the dopest things that like you see is when he's going to go take out like when they're making the like foreign superheroes to like be like superhero terrorists basically.
Yeah.
And you see him, he's
Supervillains,
like, he's
real
like, I
supervillains.
got this myself, and he just goes in there to that random like warehouse building and just cleans them all out.
Yeah.
Like we don't get that. The
Yeah.
more the show went on, I felt like the less of that we got. We got him in like, okay, they finally got enough courage. Big boss battle.
But
Ooh,
yeah,
The
no,
one
it was
thing I
only
was
like-
really expecting, like, and I think like my biggest complaint for the season too is that they really should have had him going absolutely apeshit by the end of it. I was expecting a full massacre, and like in the comics, there's like a whole battle with the military and everything. All, most of the heroes get murked because at the end of the day, superheroes are superheroes, but the military has big guns.
Do we think there was story or the
yeah.
budget?
But
It's
it's,
the
the budget
Because everybody was paid more.
Nigga, Prime?
And Amazon also Amazon also has
budget?
a great habit of making the first like season or 2 of a show absolutely amazing and then cutting the budget later to focus on other shows. They do it all the time. And it's so frustrating.
I don't think it's cutting the budget, but not giving more because
I mean,
after
no budget, you can't give more.
yeah, but after
No
3
budget, no
seasons,
more.
the cast get a pay raise regardless. So if you pay the fucking whole thing, let's say $5 million, I know it's way more than that, but $5 million, and then now every single fucking character gets double the money. That $5 million that would have been used to show Homelander fly away or fucking laser the whole sea of people.
Yeah.
They can't have that scene anymore.
That is true.
So that's the one thing. A lot of people were saying this season it went from huge stakes to smaller stakes by the end of the series,
Yeah,
which is the exact opposite of every other fucking show.
that is true.
Which I was like, okay, because they kept saying side things in the background, like Homelander took out basically all the villains, superheroes he let out, blah blah. Everybody who's been talking shit on Twitter, he's personally gone and killed. Like he's done all this shit.
Fucking
But
wiping
it's always in the
clean of the
background.
freaking world.
When they brought in the psychics and whatnot. And
Oh, that was
just
wild, bro.
That was like, oh, this is about to get cold. I was expecting it to be like a
A
much.
slaughter of just
I
like
wish it was him and not the fucking cat and dog.
Yeah.
Those two were so fucking weird,
Yeah,
man.
and the fucking okay. So another show I like
Wait.
called Black Sails.
I definitely
That dog guy, he was a fucking savage in Black Sails. This motherfucker is real weird in this.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. When
He's
they're,
a jobber.
when they're hiding in the
He's a
vents and they're
jobber,
looking down at
bro.
them. Yeah, that whole scene where they're sniffing each other.
yeah, man.
We didn't need that.
No.
Yeah,
The
what
White
the
House
fuck was
fight.
that about?
I don't
It
know,
was
man.
weird. Even the White
The
House
boy-
fight felt like so like small. It felt like a regular fight. It didn't
Yes.
feel like you guys remember
I feel you.
season 3 Stormfront. No.
No.
The season 2 Stormfront fight with Stormfront and the girls. That one
That was
even
good.
felt bigger than the White House fight. And then season 3 with
Yes.
Soldier Boy
And
Ryan,
Butcher.
and Butcher versus Homelander. That was
Which,
huge.
if you guys remember, they had to end. It was over right there. And then this motherfucker said, "Nah, I like Ryan."
Because Amazon
Wait,
renewed
what?
it for 2 more seasons. They were like,
What?
give us 2 more seasons.
Give us 2 more and now everybody
They-
look different.
This right here.
French, you don't speak French the same.
No.
Yeah, his
He's
friends.
Israeli.
It sounded like he was trying to. He forgot how to like act as Frenchie as that character in the beginning. I feel like throughout the series he kind of got it back, but in the beginning it was like if it was new to him again.
Okay.
I kind of get what you're saying.
Like he was like, I don't know, the accent doesn't sound French enough.
But what sucks was that there were still like there were elements of greatness in season 5, just like season 4. First episode with A Train, that was by far the best.
Yeah.
scene in the
I wish
season, in
A
my
Train could have just survived throughout the whole.
No,
thing.
he went out like
He
I
needs
know,
to go.
but
he
I-
went out the
I
way
just-
he
His story
needed
was
to go
wrapped
out.
up perfectly.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just like I like
Was he
the
redeemed
show with A Train in it.
He redeemed
Yeah.
himself.
True. But the way he went out laughing in Homelander's face, hitting him where it hurts,
Yeah.
and being even like to the point
longer
where
afraid of him.
Homelander, yeah, and even Homelander's still kind of obsessed with him after he dies, because like
That thing brought up last. That scene was hilarious, where he kills him, and then the next day he was like, I was like, I was his best friend, and like he had no family. I was his only family. Like, you knew nothing about this
Nothing.
man.
Not a damn thing. The man's insane.
Yeah,
Homelander's
absolutely.
insane.
He's a child. He's always been a child.
That
who has
actor
superpowers.
killed
he also
killed
only
it.
cares
Killed
about
it, he
himself.
killed it.
Yeah.
What's
At
his
the end of the
Anthony
day,
Starr
it's
killed
all-
it.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
But the only problem I had with this season was it was a shoehorn backdoor pilot for Vault Rising.
Yeah.
It's like you put Soldier Boy in it way too much for him to be on ice, literally in the end.
They also
Yeah.
kind of retconned
Which-
his
Yeah, right?
relationship with Stormfront too. It went from
Oh,
like
not really.
With that though,
Kind of,
they left
though.
him on ice. So let's get into it. Do we think that there's going to be a spin-off now going
Oh,
into,
there is.
into the we're going I guess into the future as well.
well, there's Boys
There is.
Mexico.
Yeah, exactly.
But I don't think he's involved in any of that. I think
I
from
think
what
he'll
I
have to
gather,
be.
that's
think
like
he will.
a complete B-side happening roughly around the same time kind of story. Maybe we'll see some bleed over, but I don't think that it's going to
Boys Mexico
Yeah.
Yeah,
for what?
Just like Narcos.
it's an actual it's a spin-off.
Come on, Narcos.
Is there a character that's like?
Mexicans.
They haven't really said who's in it yet.
And we
But
just
I
know
guarantee
it's
they're
there.
Mexican.
Like when they're now making
Watch
the
Diego Luna be in
Vault
it.
Cinematic
What?
Universe.
Watch
we'll call
Diego
it.
Luna be in it.
Diego
I
Luna.
really hope so.
That'd be not funny.
Yeah, I want honestly get the exact same.
So
cast.
Mexican superheroes?
Huh?
Mexican superheroes?
We're gonna.
We
find
don't
out.
know.
We don't
my
know.
my like just brainstorm. It's probably gonna be cartel related, and just like superheroes.
But this is
In
still
the Boys
the
universe?
Boys universe?
Yes.
So
So boys.
We're now in, like I said, it's the VCU. It's the Vault Cinematic Universe. We're getting. So
Vought.
there's the
So there
boys.
must be Mexican superheroes.
Yes,
Yeah.
most
Oh,
likely.
yeah.
Yo, bro.
But I don't.
Why
here's
is that
thing.
the hard thing?
The way you're- the way
No,
you're-
because that's the route y'all want to go with this. Like, yo,
Trust me, I thought it was fake. I
Yo,
thought it was
what?
fake. I was like,
So,
there's
like,
no way.
that's
after
why
what
I'm-
you watch, would you expect them to go a Mexican route?
Well, they are
Like,
also
Here's what I'll
going
say.
back in the
Here's
day.
what I'll say. Here's what I'll
That
say.
one I'm kind of excited.
Here's
for.
what I'll
Vought
say.
Rising was
what
gonna
I
be great.
what I enjoy about the boys universe is that like they are really just like parroting a lot of things that happen in real life, and then also like they kind of introduce certain things where you're like, all right, yeah, that happened here and there. I mean, I can see a route like you brought up. What if this is the cartel? I can see that this is the bootleg Gen V that they're trying to like push through, or even the V1. Like maybe they're doing experimental tests that they can't do in the U.S. They're like, we take this to Mexico. You know what I'm saying? Like you can go these kind of routes over there. How long of a show that's gonna be?
No.
If that's just gonna be a
2
limited
seasons.
series, you know
2
what I'm saying? Like,
seasons.
and then it's done.
If Gen V only gets 2 seasons, that's not making more than that.
Exactly.
But they
Random-
did say Gen V is going to be showing up in different things, so maybe.
Well, they
that-
need it. Honestly, I think that obviously with the death and the passing, like they kind of had to finish the show. Or whatever.
Yeah.
But I think for those characters, you can do something with them.
They show up in Mexico. Whatever.
Well,
they're in Canada right now.
I think that they're the B team now. I think that that's what they're gonna turn
Well,
into.
they're the. Okay, yeah, B team.
Yeah. Because I would say like there's the boys, and then they would be whatever.
Well,
And with how the show ended too, it does imply that like Vaught's not gone.
exactly.
I know,
and
right?
Star.
You want to say Starfire so
Yeah,
bad.
I do.
Starlight,
I really do.
Starlight and Huey, they pretty much started a
Superhero fucking
agency of some
agent,
kind.
Yeah. Well, he's doing electronics again.
She's
but
no,
she's
no, he
she's
is not.
but
He
she's
is-
pregnant, flying in the air, fighting people.
yeah.
And he's
Don't do
sleeping
that.
like a baby, bro.
And-
he's sleeping
and-
like a baby.
They named the baby after his ex, which is still weird to me.
A
I
little
get,
weird.
I
That
get,
is mad
I
weird.
get it, but no.
Oh, the
still
one, the
weird
one
to
from
me.
the beginning that got fucking
Yeah,
ran
the
over.
A train ran through.
That's wild. That has
You know,
that's
the
that started that.
terminology. I feel like we could change.
No,
it
but
a little bit.
that's wild.
Literally.
Literally ran through.
Yes.
She was ran through.
And he had her
in the
hand still.
streets. She was ran through.
He was still holding her hands when it happened.
Guts
Imagine-
everywhere. Exploded.
Bro, that's the way.
He's just like,
Just to think that
Keep
this
going.
is how that shit
Popped
started.
up on
No, he
fucking
said I can't
superhero
stop. He
cocaine.
turned around and said, "I'm sorry, I can't stop." And then he kept going.
he was on drugs.
I think.
It
I
happened.
think he said, "I'm sorry." I don't
I
remember.
don't think he said sorry.
No.
But he
He
definitely
did. Yeah, he definitely said, "I can't stop."
yeah, he
Yeah.
definitely was on drugs, and he kept going. Because he's the one who was getting the V to the world
Yeah.
for Homeland.
Hilarious, bro.
What else
I don't.
happened
I
this
don't.
season?
I feel like I can see them
how it
going.
started like that.
I can see them going spin-off route. I feel like with him ending up on ice, he's gonna return in some sort of fashion.
Yeah.
I mean, I will say now with Homelander gone, Vought needs, I guess, a face superhero.
It's gonna
and I
be
feel
something.
like with them doing Vought Rising, you can see how they were like originally like, this is our like grade A brand superhero,
Yeah.
and then now they're like, shit, he was then. Let's bring him back now.
So my thing with that is the first season is supposed to be like a murder mystery, and I feel like if it keeps going, maybe the first season or season 2, it's gonna do a time skip where Stan Edgar, who's gonna be in Vought Rising as like a fucking lackey, giving
Yeah, I
people
assume he's
coffee
gonna
and
be-
shit. Then he's gonna defrost them in the fucking future, and then Soldier Boy is gonna be
Soldier
that
Boy,
guy.
tell.
Which I love murder mysteries. I love fucking heists, all that shit. So it's like if they bring those elements into this with superheroes, I'm gonna be a fan of it. Now, is it gonna be as big as the boys? We'll wait and see.
We'll see. We'll see.
I
Have
like the
y'all-
references to the Tuskegee experiments that they're going to be doing too. There's going to be a lot of historical, and I'm guessing that's why they.
But that's
wanted
what I'm
to
saying
do
with
it,
like Mexico. There's a lot of routes you can go with this.
Yeah,
There's a lot
like
of
you're
things you can
you're
do.
definitely going to see the Operation Paperclip timeline, bringing the
Yeah.
Nazis back.
Oh, shit.
Well, because V was started by a Nazi scientist. Like
Oh,
they
shit.
experimented on concentration camp prisoners
Yeah.
in World War II to develop the V1.
Mm-hmm.
So
Some
like
sort of-
the entire like it's going to be really interesting. I just don't like how they use season, like you said, how they use season 5 to like.
It was just too much of season 5. If it was an
Yeah.
episode, I'd be like, all right, that happened. But out of 8, was it 6?
Well, if the budget's
5?
going and they're about to pass it over to the other one, they gotta hype up the other one.
Yeah. That's just what I think. Either need another season or more episodes because that it just seems too abrupt. But yeah,
We'll see what
Did
happens.
any of you
in
guys?
total, I love the season.
What I,
That's the
what I
series.
hope what I hope doesn't happen in terms of budget cuts is going into other shows. I hope that isn't like the kind of flow that they do, where they're like, let's pump up the first couple seasons and then we'll chew it out on the back half, because then that just ruins TV. That's gonna be
Yeah.
like a bummer for everything.
Their mindset's probably, oh, he's gonna watch it anyway.
Hate that.
I don't like that.
You'd expect the finales to be whack. So, like, for example, and this is going to
wait.
be the transition, just going right into
Great
it.
transition.
House of the Dragon, for example, for me, I feel like from the trailer that we saw, it looks like the budget went up. So, like, the same with
I think
the...
they're saving it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Game of
They were
Thrones.
saving it.
That's what it
Game
looked
of
like.
Thrones, for example, for me, like, some of it, the budget was definitely, I feel like, better in season, like, 6 and, like, 7 in some of the things that they did there. But I would say when you get to like 8 near the finale and whatnot, like for example the what is it called, the long night or whatever, where everything's
Just
just
black.
black. Like it was horrible lighting. You didn't really get to see anything. At
Yeah.
that point, there's no point in real deep set design because no one's gonna care.
What's funny because I ended up thinking about this after. You remember in Ahsoka when they showed the Clone Wars scene with
that was
with
so
him
good.
fighting in the actual wars, and it was just
Yeah.
all fog.
Yeah,
Same.
technical difficulties. So the Battle of the Gullet is
Love it.
gonna be a very major battle. It's gonna be a very major
It's gonna be one of the
battle.
greatest battles that we've ever seen with
better
our,
be.
with our eyes.
They're using all the goddamn money for it.
They better,
From
they
the
better
trailer-
make it justice.
From the trailer itself, it looks like it's gonna be a classic. Like
Oh,
I
yeah.
think it's gonna be a legendary season. I think it's gonna exceed expectations.
And it's crazy for me because as much as I want to, like, obviously enjoy the season, I'm intrigued to see, because you brought this up earlier, I'm intrigued to see where this ends. Because obviously, you watch Game of Thrones, quick little throwaway line, we know how this ends. We know how the story Rhaenyra ends. So I want to
Yes.
see, like,
Because it's Joffrey.
when does
Joffrey.
it go? 'Cause
Joffrey
why-
brings that
like,
shit up.
Have they already said how many seasons, like, House of Dragons
There's
is
gonna be at
get?
least one more after this.
I thought they wanted to go for 5.
They wanted to go 5, but at right now, at least 4.
Because what I was wondering is this going to end when it ends for her, or are they going to end her story
So-
and then wrap it up to
No-
then move it forward? to
No
Game of Thrones?
spoilers, but ideally they're going to want to end it when the Regency period starts.
Okay.
That's kind of the most I can say without there being spoilers.
They could really just take this shit over. Like they could just,
When
He's like,
Homeboy
this
the
is where the
Third-
spoilers.
when- Yeah, when Homeboy the Third comes into power.
Okay, so I was thinking it was after the Blacks and the Reds. Once that's done, they're gonna go with the bastards situations,
Well, no, because that's very far ahead.
which
That-
is I know, which I thought that would be like
Yeah.
little time skip. This is what caused this.
Yeah, so because like you have the Night of the Wolf, and then you have the Regency period. Because the Night of the Wolf is what ends, that ends the Dance of Dragons.
That sounds great. But
Ah.
I'm glad.
I'm trying to do it as spoiler free as
you,
possible.
you're doing amazing.
Yeah.
So like this season is going to probably be the saddest season because this has like some major deaths
Oh,
that
I
are gonna
want
happen.
bodies, bro.
Yeah, there's
On
gonna be
both
some major
sides.
bodies.
I want to see, and this is
Dragons,
hey,
dragons.
This is gonna be messed up, right? But I'm looking to see. Well, I feel like I can't say because it's gonna get clipped. But I'm looking to see some parents very upset. You
Yeah.
catch my drift. I'm looking to see some parents very, very mad and very upset because I feel like if we're fueling this fire, we're fueling the fire.
This season
we already
is-
did it in season 1 and season 2, so
This season is somehow going to be Rhaenyra's high and lowest point.
yeah.
And then season 4 is when I think they're gonna when they're going to.
I feel like
subside.
Shorty gonna crash out.
So yeah,
She is. She's going to crash out.
As someone who knows enough to be intrigued of the lore, I'm a big fan of lore. So I didn't want to go too deep into it and not basically give myself expectations that they're not going to live up to.
Yeah, it's difficult.
So every time they pass a certain period, that's when I go back and see, well, how they did it in the books and stuff like that. So okay, so how they changed it. So I don't want to go too deep in that, but from the trailer itself, you see similarities to a Daenerys, to a Mad King. How the power, what caused them to turn from someone who is beloved by the people to someone who is hated by the people.
Yep.
Which, that's what, just by this one trailer that they posted, like you see the cracks of her sanity, basically.
Even like as you, because I think the trailer is like 2 minutes or something
Yeah.
like that. As you get closer to the end and she starts speaking a little bit more, you hear it in her voice, like the anger that's coming out.
When she grabs, which one of the twins?
The one that's still alive.
I know, I don't know her name. I don't know her name. But the one that's still alive. Yeah. So she grabs her by the face and like it cuts and it comes back to like her eyes staring at her like that. Like, oh yeah. It got to that point.
It's gonna be good, man. It's gonna be good.
And I'm really hoping it's going to be good because at least, I don't know if it's an unpopular opinion, but I feel like season 2 was a little bit lackluster for me. I feel like they made
I agree.
very big changes.
You know why? It's because
that I wish they didn't do.
I expected this. What's happening right now, season 3.
Exactly.
I expected this to happen
Everybody
in season
thought that.
2, and I'm thinking like, yo. And mind you, I'm a different perspective than most. I didn't see Game of Thrones till after House of Dragons. So I start this show, and this is the show that gets me into Game of
You know what's
Thrones.
funny is that like technically the way that you would give somebody like how you would watch Star Wars, for example,
Yeah.
that is kind of like how you
Which,
would want to watch.
every time you do this shit,
I do this.
I get like somewhat envious because
I agree.
I always have to see the prequel after,
Yeah.
right? And where you always see it from
I wait till the prequel
from
come
the
out.
actual timeline.
Yeah.
And you're not around getting spoiled by everybody. And if you do, you don't fucking remember it by the time you watch it. So it's fucking beautiful story by the time
Yeah.
you get there. And I'm like, I always wish I could do that.
It's like perfect. Like it all makes sense that way.
Mm-hmm.
But
Season 2 was supposed to be way more battles.
one
Jump in. I was
the
like,
perspective. Yeah, right. Let's see if he gets it back. The perspective from this, like me starting with this show, I did not like the first 2 seasons at all.
really?
I kind of don't like this.
And you pop. I
I like yo. It's funny because like I didn't like the show, but I'm excited for season 3. If that makes sense. If that makes sense.
What's crazy is that I remember you saying you wanted to see more dragon action, all that shit. And then you started watching Game of Thrones. I'm like, there's no dragons in that shit till way later.
Bro, that's what I
why
didn't
the
like.
fuck-
I
why do you
didn't
like that more?
I didn't like Game of Thrones until like the dragons showed up.
Do
That's like season like
the-
6, 5.
Yeah,
the
no.
battles like just where it's just like knights, like just horseback, the whole
Love
thing.
it.
Like
Yeah.
none of that doesn't do it for
No,
you.
I like that shit.
Okay, I was just like,
Okay,
because
okay.
you get that at
Some
least.
of it, but like some of it's kind of just like
Not really in House of the Dragon though. Season
No,
1
but
and
no, I'm
2,
talking Game
not
of Thrones.
really.
I went back to Game of
Oh,
Thrones.
yeah.
This is like,
season after season 4, I took a break. I needed a break from that.
a lot.
I was like, I don't even. I'm not even sure if I like this. Let me take a break. I'll come back to this.
I'm not even sure I like this in your 4 seasons deep.
And I
That's
feel-
crazy.
and then-
episodes.
But then I come back to it, and it was actually pretty fire.
I'm gonna
It's
be honest
the
with you.
battle started
Hold on, real
happening.
quick,
The
real
Battle
quick.
of the Bastards.
You just said that's the best
Going
best Game of
forward-
Thrones.
Going forward, if you say you don't like a show, I'm gonna take you 100% by that word because the fact that you gave it 4 seasons of a shot, you were like, I'm willing to go far.
I give it.
our
I don't.
People
bro.
be like three episodes in, they're like, I'm off.
Bro,
No,
That's
because
a 3-episode rule.
Bro,
Like,
I've already
took me-
committed to it. Like I already watched 2 seasons of House of Dragons. Like I might as well just watch.
you might
Like
as well at
Bro,
that point.
it took me 3 attempts to watch the first episode of Game of Thrones before I started watching the whole thing.
bro, I never liked medieval shit.
First episode.
Never in my life.
Also, at that point, mind you, not everything was an hour long, and that shit kind of like dragged a little bit.
Fair.
And so the first time I watched, I'm like fucking like half asleep, like what the fuck are we watching?
Incest
this
and a
for?
child getting thrown out of a window didn't do it for you?
I missed it the first time
How do you...
because I was falling.
she
I
got
was falling
weird.
asleep.
She got
I
definitely.
was falling asleep. So,
Okay,
so the second time I watched it, I'm like, okay, that okay. Like, all right, I'll watch it a little bit. And then my wife started came in season like 3, so I started watching it from the beginning to there.
And
I was
people
like, all right, that's
knowing
time.
people knowing Pedro Pascal from Game of Thrones.
Yeah,
where
which is the
I
first time I
was
ever saw him.
introduced through Narcos.
that was me too. I
So
didn't
it
watch.
was-
I watched Game of Thrones after I watched Narcos.
So
I was
seeing him
like,
in this was
oh,
like,
shit.
what the fuck?
But I'll tell you this. I'll tell you this. Completely different character. But
Yeah.
Oberyn, top tier.
Over my oh,
Top tier.
the fucking had a die like that.
Like, it was so
Yeah, but he couldn't. He couldn't
Yo,
finish.
so I ended up watching the Princess Bride.
Yeah, it was. Cool.
that was crazy.
Am I wrong though?
I ended up watching The Princess Bride again, like fucking a couple days ago. And you know, it's like, my name is Antonio Montero. You killed my father, prepare to die.
Yeah.
And now, when I watch that, I can only see Oberyn Martell.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Obviously, that's where it came from, shit there, but all I picture every time now. And obviously, it's different endings.
It's a random what was it called? Not tick. They call it something else. Stim. It's a random stim that I have. I'll be walking around my house and I'll be like, Elia Martel, and then Leslie will be on the other side of the room. What's going on over there? I'm just screaming.
Yeah, that's,
I'm like,
that's different.
You don't understand. You almost won.
I can finish him. Let's fucking get up.
No, he did not. But I'm excited for the show. Honestly, I feel like this is Game of Thrones is peak TV. It gets me every single time.
Yeah.
As much as I'm a fan of other stuff, like I feel like locking into those Sundays with anything that has to do with this universe is so good. We talked about it earlier. Dunkin' Egg to me was a good.
Sir Duncan.
I'm gonna hold you over. This is gonna hold you over.
Not
You're gonna
only-
thoroughly enjoy this. But it's gonna hold you
only
over.
That
God,
little
that
egg,
shit was
the
great.
little egg character, and then him
Egg
being,
on.
yeah, right. Just you,
All the egg-ons. We're gonna see
Yeah.
all the egg-ons.
Yeah.
pretty cool.
the fact that
He's bald.
if
No, I thought you were gonna get into that side.
bald.
I
Shout
don't,
out Caillou.
no, I fucking hate.
But he's
Kaiju.
bald
But
to
shout out
hide.
Egg.
he's bald to hide that he's a Targaryen, though.
Yeah, but I know a lot of people keep thinking that he shaved his head himself, but it was his drunken brother who did it.
Oh shit, I didn't know that.
Yeah, his brother was they were trying to hide him.
Yeah,
They were
his
like,
drunken
"Let's get outta
brother
here."
did that shit, and obviously he's like, "What the fuck?" He kept it like that because when he got a little stubble and later on,
A
he
little
like,
stuff, motherfucker.
his Targaryen started coming out. Like,
Nigga, you
no,
know
no,
I
no,
can
no,
talk
no.
to dragons, nigga.
But every time I think of that show, how we see Egg as a child, I remember his brother last words was, "Hey, Egg," like dying, saying, "Egg, I dreamt I was an old man."
Yeah.
And he passed away that way. And it's like that guy was 98. So the timeline between these, that's why I love these fucking shows, because they are weaved together. They are perfectly a timeline. Now, if only fucking George finishes the goddamn books, we can, whatever.
We're not getting that.
That's not happening. But for right now, we get House of Dragons. And next
George.
year, we get fucking Dunkin' Egg. Next year, House of Dragons. And then keep going from there.
See what happens.
And then eventually an Egg on the Conqueror movie.
I hope.
And a show, supposedly.
An egg,
Hopefully.
an egg movie.
No,
No,
Egg on the Conqueror.
Egg on the first Egg on.
Oh, the first.
That's where you
egg.
get Valerian the Dread.
Yeah.
shit.
Or
And
Valerian the Black Dread.
Vagar.
There you go.
Coming over.
Mad King.
They should
gotta
make a
see it.
spin off on the black character from family, the black family.
They
Oh,
actually
Corlys?
were thinking of that. Corlys is his what made him famous. His first fucking.
He's basically
shit.
like he's basically the One Piece crew in Game of Thrones.
I'm with it. I'm with Game of Thrones.
They're like
Pirates,
Corlys
the
is
show.
like he's a swashbuckling
Yeah. And now his
does
wife,
everything.
his wife's in the front of his ships now. He changed it from the sea serpent to his wife. Now the queen that never was.
Yeah.
Queen
changed-
never won.
But yeah,
So good.
Yeah,
It's-
right.
as long as they do it right, they keep going.
Yeah, I'm with it. And now, honestly, my favorite part of the show that I was really excited for, and I'm gonna hand this over to you, Josh. X-Men '97 season 2. Dude, they knocked it out of the park with season 1, and the trailer for season 2 got me even more excited for that.
I honestly, when I first saw it, I didn't think it was real.
No,
It was so good that I was just like, what? Like, this is like something that's fan made. That's like,
Which
some-
it was. Technically, it was because these are actual fans of the original
Oh,
who
yeah, yeah.
actually put the put
No,
the
I
time and effort
feel
to
it.
this.
You can,
And
now
Bo-
that you mention it, you can tell like,
Yeah, Bo DeMaio wrote season 2 before he was taken out. Well, fired.
damn,
Took him out.
Don't- that's
Before you
good
take
that
him
you-
out.
It's
Swimming
good,
with the fishes.
yeah, bro. It's good that you cleared that up because I definitely believe the first one. Oh, you took
Putting this guy over the
I was
back.
like, oh shit.
Yeah.
yeah, but here's the fucking
the
assassin.
Mouse Execution Squad.
The Disney Secret Police.
Just like the scope.
It's the mouse ears. The scope's the mouse ears.
Fuck.
So season 2.
Season 2.
Walk us through.
X-Men 97. X-Men 97 was fucking amazing. And
Where do we end off on season
we ended off with
Gambit's dead.
R.P. bro.
R.I.P. my guy, my GOAT.
The greatest is like I wanted him
Remember
to be.
me.
Gambit had first of all, Gambit had a resurgence. You got him in the Deadpool movie, shout out.
Yes.
And then
Yeah.
you got him in X-Men 97 season 1, and then they were like, we're gonna take him away from you.
Man, what's his?
He
that's
will
why-
be back.
I think that's why people fucks with him so heavy because his
Might come back to the Wolverine
exclusivity. Like he's an exclusive kind of character.
Yeah.
Like he kind of like if you think about it, like he wasn't in the X-Men movies growing up, the first ones.
He
And
was in the
they
Origins.
They threw him in like we barely got Gambit as like, and he should have been main like
even in
he's-
Origins, that was like a.
that was a very small scene.
That's what I'm saying. And it's like
And
why
Emmanuel
did
was like an idiot too.
why did he like spoon feed us? Like it feels like they barely like here's more Gambit. It's like why can't I get more? You know?
So okay, so would you want me to recap where we ended? So where we ended was all of them were the team was broken up, sent to different time periods. So Scott and Jean were sent to the future
Oh, yeah.
to raise their son.
Yeah.
Well, not their son because Cable isn't Jean's son, but
They're
Madeline's.
We're gonna
Either
go
way,
with the doctor.
DNA. It looks like it's yours, but
It's yours.
You're like, it's yours.
it's yours. The fact that Cable had this memory of these two because they never say that. Oh, we're your actual parents, but he was actually raised by them, not knowing. Which is me being a parent at that moment watching that. I was like little teary. I like my guy. He finally got to raise his son. But then they got was it Professor X, Magneto, Rogue, and Nightcrawler got sent back in time
Yeah.
to ancient Egypt, where in
Look at
that
our
point in
boy.
time they see Apocalypse before he becomes Apocalypse, and at that point in time, He Who Remains, King the Conqueror, he's actually there too,
snap.
as the leader of Egypt at that point, which translates to him making Apocalypse who he becomes. Which I want to see how they tie that shit in.
Yeah.
Because that's an awesome situation.
I just want to see how many episodes they do off of that, because like I'm intrigued to see are they lasting the entire season? Like
I don't think so.
Yeah.
They have to come back eventually because Bishop and Forge are trying to get everybody.
well, while all of this is taking place, like them in other timelines or whatever, the 90s that they exist in are still going through shit. These
Yes.
X-Men are just now gone.
Yes.
They just disappeared.
Polaris shows up, which is awesome, which is Magneto's other daughter, which they change a lot of times in comics and shit, but it's supposed to be Quicksilver, Polaris, and Scarlet Witch. With Polaris having almost identical powers to Magneto, just green. And she showed up with the X-Force. So we're going to see Havoc in that team, Strongman, and all those guys.
We get a very brief cameo that I think it's just them fucking with us.
What was
It's
that?
very upsetting. Shows up. Deadpool
So,
for like a
it's-
split. It's Morph.
It's Morph.
It's
And
Morph.
That's what I absolutely love that doing with Morph, because you can't put some of these characters in these situations and make it make sense. Like, how did you get here? Oh, the guy who changed to everybody wanted to change to you for a second. And
Yeah.
that makes more sense than Deadpool just happened to appear in Africa. Like what the fuck? Like, it doesn't make sense. So I love how they're doing Morph. I love that they go into the comic accurate Claremont fucking suits. Oh my god! And the scene in the trailer that had Jean making psionic Wolverine claws and basically reflecting Scott's fucking eye beams to aim it. Oh my dude! Like, first of all, it's weird that she got those claws because that's kind of like the side guy, but whatever.
Yeah, that like little dynamic has been like funny, bro.
It's a weird triangle, but whatever.
Yeah, and they on the same team and shit.
Yeah,
Like,
but the very end when Wolverine has the claws up and he says we're back and he does a little fucking finger thing, that's straight out of a comic cover. Like, that's one of the most
Okay.
like the best comics that Wolverine has been in, and the fact that they reference that like that. So there's so much going on this season, and the way they tie everything together. Last season did feel somewhat rushed, pump,
Yep.
but we loved because it was so good.
It was.
Like, the fact that, it could have been another episode between each arc. Sure. But not having it didn't to take away from it.
I think that they needed to hit you with the bangers to get you locked into the show again. Because for me, what was dope about at least seeing just this trailer, right? This little snippet. They're like, here's the world. Like, we're
Yeah.
gonna open this up, and this is where I'm like, I hope that this gets the love and the attention it deserves, so that way the funding continues and they like honestly, I know I think we all can feel the same way. Saturday morning cartoons, man.
Absolutely.
Like just that like as much as I enjoy like these big budget production, Game of Thrones, House of Dragons, whatever. I do also enjoy a very good animated show. For example, like anime does very well, and there's hundreds of thousands of people that consume it every single year, and it's all kinds of genres all over the place, and they'll go seasons deep. They'll go far.
Yeah.
One Piece, 1,000+ episodes.
Since
whatever.
99.
Invincible.
Yeah, give me X-Men '97 for the next 5 years. Like I'm good with that. Like
That's why I love Star Wars animated shows. Because it always gives me that Saturday morning cartoon feel.
I'm watching
but
Bad.
it's good.
I'm watching Bad Batch right now.
I gotta finish Bad
Fire, bro. Season 2 right now.
I don't like. There's a thing that when you go back, I guess, and you get a little older, because like, obviously you got to go back and think about when you were like an actual child watching this, and then you just give it like maybe 5 more years above that. You go back, you watch. There's things you learn. Oh, you're like, oh, this is actually written so well.
Yeah.
There's
So much that go
Because-
over your head.
Yeah.
When you're a child.
So
Right,
much, man.
and people want. That's why people wonder, like, why do you already watched the whole Star Wars shit, like timeline? Why are you always Because I always see or pick up on things that I never caught along the way, or it's pretty cool.
There's a lot of stuff, man. I feel like with X-Men, there's a lot of, I don't know, moral stories and things like that you can explore. There's definitely a lot of comic tie-ins, a lot of characters you can bring in. Obviously, you have licensing issues and things like that you have to deal with.
Well,
But
not in animation.
I think there's still certain people, or do they? There's that
In
fully,
animation, Marvel owns it all.
Okay.
It's when it comes to anything more than 20 minutes,
This is perfect.
they start
'Cause
having legal issues.
Spider-Man goes to
Fantastic Four, he goes to X-Men, he goes to all these
X-Men
things
for
like that.
help about being.
Aren't they
he was-
bringing back the Amazing Spider-Man like animated show as well?
That would be fire.
They had a cameo in 1997, so
When he's becoming a
They could.
spider, he goes to the X-Men for help.
because he
And I
thinks
feel
he's
like-
a mutant. Yeah.
And I feel like it would be a good time to kind of cross paths.
Oh, they could do it. That's the thing about this series. They have all the comics to reference.
Yeah.
And like we said before, they don't have to stay on the same arc for that long. It could be a one shot. Like, there it is.
true.
And then now we go over here. So that's why I love that they're clearly fans of the material.
Yeah.
They're not just making random shit up. Like
No.
this is stuff that people enjoyed out of the
You think?
endless amount of fucking comics they are. These are the ones
Do
that
you
made
think-
everybody impact.
Would you want a movie by them?
See, I don't want a movie though.
I think it would waste their budget.
Yeah, the 20-minute episodes for a season
Yeah.
works.
Oh
too
no,
well.
not like the animated movie.
No.
Yeah, but still.
Would you want them to?
Do a
Because
live,
it-
like
live
because they're doing
action.
so good with this show.
No.
You lose too much.
Here's my thing.
You lose
Is
too
the
much
problem
from
that we have, like earlier when we were talking about The Boys, for example, just for them to take flight costs bread, and even
Yeah.
then, how much does it look accurate? Do people are
Yeah.
going to enjoy it? What are they really doing? Things like that. There's too much going on. Like the fact that I can have morph in 5 minutes animated, transform into like 30 different people or something like that.
Yeah.
Like that, I'm okay with it being, because honestly, like for me, there is like that art form is
Yeah.
also as enjoyable. Like I definitely think that there should be more animated movies brought to theater, because we went to go see what was it, the Demon Slayer movie.
Oh,
like,
it was
we
so
went to go
good.
see
Oh,
that.
I wanna
in
see- I
theaters,
wanna see it.
And
I
that
still haven't
was
seen that.
amazing. Like the same idea. Like if you want to make this into like, let's say there's a storyline that we're gonna give you 6 episodes, and then we're just gonna drop an hour banger movie that just wraps it all up.
Yeah.
I'd be cool with that.
Bro,
and if for whatever reason they were like limited theaters,
Because
I'd
I-
do that
The
too.
Chainsaw
just
Man
know-
movie was amazing.
I just know that this is kind of like preparing us for Marvel, kind of bringing in X-Men eventually.
Yes,
But
absolutely.
my issue is with that.
Be
is that
different, though.
I don't want it
Yeah.
to be a layup, and now we're only focusing on the live action people, because like as the conversation that you guys were having, I think it was on the last episode, like these people age out. Like it's gonna get to the
Yeah.
point where you're not contracts and things like that are a problem,
Yeah.
and you know, heaven forbid we have a situation like Gen V where someone passes away, and now they gotta scrap the whole shit.
Bro, this would be the 3rd time X-Men has been introduced in my lifetime.
Give the
As
animation
movies.
its love. Like
Ah,
Star Wars
yes,
already
yes,
shows
you're
that it does it successfully. They can balance the movies, the live action, and the animation, more or less. Let Marvel do the same. Give us the animation. Give me some more X-Men '97. Give me some Amazing Spider-Man. Give me some,
No,
and then give me some live action too. I'm excited for Brand New Day. I'm excited for all of those.
Yeah.
We can have both.
Skipping
question-
even Marvel real quick, just to get to there's something like that has to do with this. Like even with like DC, there's a lot of heroes that get no love that I feel like in the animated
know.
world did, and it's like
Yeah.
bring them back.
My thing is, like, DC already started doing this, where the animated is part of the broader universe. James Gunn already said they all connect. The same Clayface from there would be the same Clayface from blah, blah, blah. So I love that. Do you think that Marvel should do the same thing?
But wouldn't then they would get in trouble with licensing because then there's certain characters you couldn't
can't
have in a
use.
certain.
Exactly.
You would have to have full stories start and wrapped up within animation, and then you would have to like. Here's my thing. Saturday morning cartoon brain. There is always this is a one-off story, and then maybe there'll be a cameo in this episode for some reason. Like so, you do have these moments. Like in, for example, for me, Brand New Day is that. Like it is a Saturday morning cartoon episode where I'm gonna see Spider-Man and the Punisher and possibly Daredevil all
Maybe
in one
Jean
go.
Grey.
Like that's what I'm saying. Like it's that's the feel that I get out of it, which I enjoy.
Yes.
You get into the back end of things and licensing and whatnot, and who owns who and how many times can you show this person and how long per screen. Like that.
Hulk's
it's
gonna
too-
be in it too.
Too much. It's too much. In the animated world, you're able to just do it. So like I feel like just because of that, it ruins it for me. Because then I would want to see these people brought to like for me. Listen, as much as I love the Avengers, as much as I love everything that Marvel has done so far, obviously I have my critiques on certain things. I have been dying for the X-Men.
Yeah.
I have what is Multiverse of Madness, where they bring in Charles just to die
With the chair.
With the chair, I was like, "Come on!" Like we're so
Soon as
close.
head
Like,
snapped. Like, oh.
dude, it's just frustrating because like for me, there's so much story there. There's so many characters that I grew up watching. Like you said, the X-Men's been introduced to you 3 times. For me, I grew up on that. Like that's it. That's peak for me. So
Yeah.
like I'm waiting for that to be it, but I know that the only reason I haven't seen them is because of all this other background and stuff.
Which because they went to debt and
Yeah.
had to sell everybody off.
Yeah.
Which, sadly, but shout out Blade for bringing us back to what we are now.
Well, the Deadpool movie, by the way, like that, just even them bringing back the Fox characters from Marvel, even now it's just like you see this, like as much as this is a loving, send off or whatever you want to call it to them,
Yeah.
it's also to me it's like a wake up call. Like, yeah, bring it back.
Yeah.
Like, what are we doing?
and
Yeah.
we're getting the fact that we're getting comic accurate suits now.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
These are superhero movies, man. Like
Yeah.
I never liked that they. For example, I forget what it was like an interview something that I was watching where they basically said that like the X-Men movies that we watched, like that came out in the early 2000s,
First ones, yeah.
like their suits were all black. Is because they were like, why would we go with that corny superhero look?
It's
Like,
because The Matrix came out the year before.
bingo, that's what it was. Yeah, and I was just like, but also I'm just
Which
like,
is like,
bro, no.
As a kid, I thought it was fire. And then when I got older, I was like, wait a second.
Wolverine
Well, this is
in the
stupid.
yellow and blue. That is all.
It's like, wait a
day.
second, I want the other one.
Even Insomniac with the new Wolverine game that's coming out, the fact they got him in the yellow and blue, like I need that.
Yeah.
That's what it
Wait,
is.
that game looks crazy. Shout out Spartacus. He's playing Wolverine in that.
I'm excited. That one's gonna be dope. All right. Before we wrap up, let's get into it. What are we watching now? I'm gonna start us off because this movie, to me, peak. I feel like 2026 started off with a bang. Horror movies sometimes don't get enough love,
That's
but
right.
Obsession, baby,
Was
woo,
so
that was a good
good.
one.
Now, I've heard about it. I've seen the reviews. It's supposed to be amazing. I used to watch
Tap in, bro.
those guys' videos all
Yeah.
the times.
Yeah.
So the fact that he made an actual movie is fucking amazing.
Go bring the misses, and the entire time, every like 5 minutes, you'd be like, "That's you."
Yeah.
I'm telling you, there was so much of the movie where I'm sitting there, I'm like,
The debate,
I was like, should I be concerned?
the debate around the movie too is crazy. Like any like,
The one where everyone's like, who's right? Who's in the right? What do you mean, who's
10,
in the right?
10 people could watch the movie and all come out with 10 different
Oh,
opinions.
How?
The parking lot conversations after the movie were probably insane. Watch the movie.
You gotta watch the movie.
Watch
That's-
the movie.
that's weird.
And
I
I
feel
want
like
your
it's
feedback.
straightforward.
I want your feedback. No, that's the thing. It's
not.
not.
It's not.
But you know what it is? The answers people give you off of like who they feel like was right or wrong or whatever it might be. tells you a little something about that person.
A lot about it.
Yeah, it tells you a lot about that
Oh
person.
shit. Okay.
But that's mine. I'm gonna go
All
with
right.
Obsession. Definitely go to the theaters to go watch it. If you guys don't know, it's made, like you said, it's made by a guy who did a lot of like online
YouTube,
content,
yeah.
like YouTube. It was a lot of TikTok videos. I saw him a bunch of like Instagram reels, and he got a nice little budget, nothing super crazy, and he's put on an insanely high grossing movie that so far is, I think, best horror picture of 2026, and I think one of the like dopest movie concepts I've seen in a while for sure.
Even his clips were like, I don't want to say movie quality.
No, but they were definitely
like TV quality compared to a normal YouTube video.
Yeah.
You know, like a normal little clip that you just throw for 30 seconds. They put effort,
And
cinematography in this shit.
Yeah, it's not even like, oh, we got some dope ass cameras for this. It's like, no, the vision is there. Like,
Yeah.
you can tell that he's like, oh, like you planned this out very well for this little clip that I got too much enjoyment out of.
Yeah.
How about you, Gabe? What are you watching?
So at the moment, besides movies and movies that I'm excited that are
Obviously,
coming
Obsession.
out, exactly. But I have gone back to the throwbacks, and I am almost done watching Naruto Shippuden.
That's crazy.
Dude,
You're the war now?
What made you go back?
I'm at the war arc right now. I saw a TikTok with there was a Future song and Naruto just going ape shit, and I was like, man, I gotta watch this again.
Get back in there.
And it's also prepping me for my One Piece watch because I'm finally going to watch One Piece.
I'm in season. I'm finishing season 2 right now.
I
Of One Piece?
Yeah.
So did
No,
they,
I'm talking about the anime, not the not the Netflix
I'm talking
show.
the anime.
did
Oh,
they,
okay.
Did they already drop the shortened version on Netflix or no?
No, not yet.
Not
Okay.
yet.
I'm
Not
waiting
the
for
One Piece.
I'm waiting for that to watch. So
That's what I'm too.
As a preface, I watched One Piece barely when I was a child, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. And then I lost the plot. I didn't keep. And then when I
watched
got
it.
back into it, they were like, "Yeah, actually, we're at episode 700 and some change." And I was like, "What are we talking?" I was like, "I'm not getting into that."
1300.
I tried again. I was like, "Let me get back into it." Like, actually, we're at 1,100. I'm like, "You lost me entirely." bro." So now that they're like, we're gonna drop on, it's still gonna be insane.
I call it one of my
It's
long-term
the-
shows.
Yeah.
The Dragon Ball Kai.
Yeah, that's
Same
what
situation.
that's what I'm going for.
They just cuts off some shit. In the
Yeah,
ends.
and
But that's
honestly,
why I'm watching Shippuden because I'm like, all right, I gotta mentally prepare myself for watching.
I'm watching
this.
that
So let me
too.
Watch something. It's fire.
Not that one. Sorry, the one before.
the One Piece.
No,
Naruto Shippuden,
Shippuden.
not Shippuden.
Kai.
Naruto.
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 The regular.
Naruto.
the
First
regular-
Naruto's also fire.
But I'm almost. Yeah, I'm
The
almost done
fact,
with
the
that.
fact that, so when I was a kid, I got a random Shonen Jump from Harrison's,
Nice.
Yeah.
and it was
Nice.
the official first
Yeah.
fucking Naruto.
Shout out CJ. For
Bro, that was the
showing
first
it.
time
He
One
was
Piece.
the only one
I
knew
think.
that was
I
getting
think
it.
One
He was
One
like,
Piece,
let's check this out.
Naruto.
Because I remember always skipping One Piece when it was.
Bleach.
I didn't
Nah,
know.
he
I
had,
don't know if Bleach
no, it
was
was
in there.
DBZ.
DBZ was those
No.
are the different books. Those are the different
Oh
books.
yeah, okay.
This is, I'm talking about
So
the
you
Shonen
had
Jump was the
it
big
was One Piece, Naruto.
It had Shaman King was in there,
Inuyasha.
Inuyasha was in there, and something else. And that's the whole book.
And that shit
Hold
was
on,
backwards.
can we
That shit
just
was backwards.
Real quick for just this is I'm breaking the fourth wall. To the people that are watching right now at home, you may not know this. CJ is actually he was on the show. He's sitting to my left right now, and I can hear him trying his best not to be like, wait, no, it had this. If you want to get in the camera, get in the camera. If you want to come over here, you can get over here.
You're wrong about the Inuyasha.
He
Inuyasha's
said it, I
really
see
good,
that.
but it wasn't in Shonen Jump.
That's fine.
Good to know.
But still,
You're wrong.
fire series.
Thank you, CJ.
I couldn't let that go.
I was like, oh no. I just can't remember the other. I can't remember the last one that we like.
But
That was on there.
from then, I started getting the actual manga, and
Yeah.
they cut them all. With that.
I remember those shits
But
were
it's-
backwards.
What if it was
Yeah.
Soul Hunter?
I remember those shits were backwards.
Soul Hunter. Who was
Hunter?
that?
Soul Eater. No,
Soul
Soul Eater.
Soul Eater, which
He also
connects
made
to
Fire
yeah.
Force.
If you
Fire
guys can
Force.
tell, you lost me.
Yeah.
What are you
either way.
watching, Josh?
What am I watching right now? Right now, I'm finishing Devil May Cry season 2.
Fire.
I heard
which
about it.
I like 2 episodes left, I think. Maybe one episode actually, the finale. I just finished fucking Man on Fire, which is also fire.
Yeah,
Shit, what you did there.
yeah, because the man was
one
on
more
fire.
Damn it, there's one I'm watching right now that I just finished. Oh, well, anyway,
That's
I'll bring
okay.
it back. But funny fact, me and my wife find these Instagram videos of chefs, recipes. So,
I get videos like that, but I think mine are different. Continue.
what?
Mine are way different.
I hate you, bro. I hate you so much.
If you know, you know. I've been
I
getting
think-
cooking videos when I'm like the first one, like couple seconds. I'm like, let me Make sure I'm alone in the room.
I got no. I get those too.
I'm like, why the yams out while the yams are out?
Yeah.
I'm
Cooking-
like,
our cooking has never gotten better.
While she looking. Oh yeah, but yeah. So there's a new show that came out called like 100 chefs, 100 best cooks in America, something like that, like home cooks, whatever. And one of the guys that I used to follow and actually cook the recipes is now on that show. And Terry Crews is the host, whatever. He's a host of everything.
I love that though.
But
he's
I
a
thought
good
he
host.
was he
Yeah.
sick or something.
Oh, they're sick.
No, sorry.
Terry
no.
Crews? I don't think so.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
My bad,
Either
my
way,
bad. Move on.
I just started that.
I thought I saw something today.
It went from 100 to like 65 people left in one episode.
Damn.
So
Wow, you gotta go.
with different competitions. So I'm like, oh, it's actually fucking fire. So I
What
just
is that
started
on?
that. What was that?
What's that on?
I watched it on. I think it was HBO had it on, but it was like one of those.
I'm gonna check that out. That actually sounds pretty.
It's
dope.
actually great.
I like what cooking shows where they're like, no, these are just regular people.
Yeah.
Like this is somebody who was just like way too locked in their kitchen.
Dude.
They have no professional training at all. They are just locked in.
And my
Yeah.
favorite part is that one of the ladies was like, I make home cook manuals and shit like that. Like out first round. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. I make cookbooks for a living. Well, you suck at it.
Well, you suck at it. And now the world knows.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Now you're fucking plummeting your
Yeah,
sales.
you literally. It was like a you just fucked up the brand.
Hard out.
Oh my
How
God,
about you,
it's
Ariel?
good.
What are we
It's
watching?
What am I watching? I just started the first episode of season 5 of Raising Canaan.
It's 5 seasons.
Yeah.
Every time
Shit,
I
I've
hear
been
something,
gone
I
so
always
long.
think of Raising Cain, and
I know, it was
that's
close,
not
it
what
was
is,
close.
but
What if it ends like that?
it should.
He makes it to chain.
But it's pretty good. It's getting to a point where like it's 50 Cent's character in the show, but when he was younger.
Yeah.
So it has a very early 90s, late 80s feel of like a hip hop ish,
Yeah.
where you the big Dookie Ropes. Joey Badass does a great job in the show being like a.
I watched all of Power and just stopped there, but I feel like I want to get into the Power verse.
So
I guess.
yeah,
many
I want to
seasons, so
rewatch
many
Power,
episodes.
but because I'm such a timeline fucking, I want to wait till Raising Canaan's done. Cause now I feel like they're gonna go into like Ghost and Tommy.
So do you watch the Tommy one too?
Yeah, they're all so good. Honestly, I if someone was to like, oh, which one do you like better? I couldn't tell them.
Because to you, it's all one story.
Well, one's a prequel.
Yeah, but like it's all one story.
One is like Tariq moving on,
Goes
to college, and what he deals with like Mary J. Blige and that family, and that family's dope as hell. That cool as shit.
Method Man.
Method Man's a lawyer. It's his lawyer. He does a great job in the show too. Actually, Mary J. Blige,
That's a great actor.
a great actor, but Mary J.
What's the
Blige
Bishop?
kills it. Matter of fact, I don't even know the woman's name, but whoever is the mom of 50 Cent as a child in Raising Canaan, she kills it.
Okay.
Her, what's her name?
You going? I got you.
But she kills it. She as an actress is like she embodies this female plug role as like a just ruthless. Like I don't know. I love
like that. I always liked that role. I wouldn't say she was necessarily like that, but have you ever watched Snowfall?
Yeah.
Like the mom in Snowfall, she was on the line, she's on the fence.
Yeah.
Obviously, she near the end she kind of went the other way, but I feel like I do like that because you don't expect it. You
Yeah.
expect the mom to be more of like the no, get out of the streets. I don't want to see you here. But then instead they're like, put you on game.
Yeah.
You're doing this wrong, actually.
Yeah.
What's the mom's name in the show?
You don't even.
Rock.
Raquel Thomas.
Patina Miller.
There we go. Shout out. Patina
That's the
Miller.
actress.
Yeah. Shout out to Patina.
She
Miller.
kills it. Like she's so gangster in that shit. And like she like her going up against Joey Badass, and then they just added Shamik Moore.
So
As-
then should I wait
Oh,
until
like-
the show's done? to
Like
then
that?
Watch
That's
it all
right.
like that?
Yeah.
That's
yeah,
her,
that's
nigga.
all-
Look,
I'm
that's
sorry.
doesn't that feel like
That's fire.
But that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
That
That,
embodies-
character.
Like,
That
alright,
character.
alright.
that embodies like because she's the mom and she has like these one kid, the uncle, just two uncles, and one of them is like the music guy. He wants to get out of the game and do music production and have a record label.
Be Ghost, basically. Get out of the game.
The other brother is literally just like Rock's like right hand. Like he will do anything for her type shit. Like, and her daughter
Juicebox?
is Jukebox. his daughter, sorry, the uncle's daughter, is Jukebox, best friends with Kanan, young 50 Cent, who later on are in Power, the show,
Yeah.
when they meet up with Tariq at some point. So
Gotta
it all,
watch Power
See
at
what I'm
some
saying?
point.
Power in and of itself
know,
is a
I
good
gotta-
show.
Bro, it's-
but I heard the universe, like, they did
How
a
many
good
episodes?
job.
I mean, seasons. Not seasons.
I think
Series is
4.
each one has
3 or
like
4.
5 seasons. At
I know,
least.
so it's
I don't
Power,
remember.
Power Book 2, which is Kanan, I guess. It's a Power Book 2 Kanan.
I don't know how the books.
Whatever, fuck the books.
Fuck the books. Yeah.
Power,
It's
Kanan,
Power.
Tommy.
Well, let's go in order of like Raising Canaan.
Okay.
Power happens. Of course, it's gonna be a mix of like young Tommy, young Ghost, and then Power, and then Power is called Ghost.
Which is Tariq.
Tariq going to college.
Let's go back.
And while this is happening, Tommy's in Chicago,
Yeah.
taking over the streets in Chicago, going up against one of these plugs. What's his name from Sons of Anarchy? The
Which one?
the
Chips?
dude with the scar.
Chips. I knew you were going to say Chips.
Chips, my nigga. You know
He's
what I'm saying?
also, hey, he's also in the new House of Dragon.
Oh, he's perfect for House.
He's one of the niggas from
See how this all
the
connects?
north.
Yeah.
The old wolves.
So yeah, I love the show. It's really coming together to be.
The Starks?
Yes, the old one. The old people of the Starks who, rather than basically
He looks like a
living
Stark.
depleting the resources of the people,
Yeah.
they become basically mercenaries. So the younger guys can survive off of the resources, and they can die in war, if not just.
Oh,
live.
it's crazy.
That's hard.
And
Yeah,
he's
right?
the leader of that.
Damn.
So shout out Chips.
Shout out Chips out here fucking still.
A lot of
So
good
it's
shows
dope.
to watch. Then I guess, guys, a lot of good recommendations. I'm gonna give one more of something that I'm watching that I was waiting for somebody else to say because I thought we were all tapped in, but I guess not. Love Island, guys. Everybody's got to be tapped in. Love Island. It's getting good out
That's
here.
how you gotta watch it.
Getting good out here,
Shorty
Melanie.
like-
Represent better for the Dominicans. What are we doing?
The Dominican is?
What are we doing,
Dominican
Melanie? You gotta represent a little bit better.
Kata
She
representing
does
the
well.
3 spicy people in New Hampshire, apparently.
That is true. Kata from New Hampshire. Shout out. Close by somewhat. We're gonna claim her.
That's
know what
all
I'm
you
saying?
guys.
That's
See,
all I
Is she
gotta say.
Dominican?
Other than that, right? No, not Dominican. Haitian though. So part of the island.
We're gonna go from Power to Love Island. It's crazy.
Crazy,
You know how
bro.
we do here on For Your Entertainment. And as
For
always,
Your
everybody, thank you guys for
Entertainment.
joining. Please shout out to 806 The Show. Shout out to A Vibe Entertainment.
Yes.
Shout out to Uneducated MMA.
Yes.
Everybody tap in. We're going to have
Nerd
more episodes
gods.
coming this summer, as we talked about earlier. This summer's packed.
Hell yeah.
This is a
Whole
really
lot
good
of
summer.
films,
a
you're.
lot of movies coming out too.
Who knows, man? I feel like maybe every now and then if we are feeling up to it, I'm not going to guarantee anything. But if there's like a really good movie that we've all seen, we just sit down and do like a quick 30-minute just deep dive or
Absolutely.
something. I feel like that'd be fire. But everybody, please like, share, subscribe, and comment. Thank you guys for pulling up, having a good discussion. This has been For Your Entertainment. Peace.
You're solo.
806.
For your